So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you. Believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before.
And he shoots! That's a lovely, delicate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Lopez. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Ramos. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. Lucas Paqueta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tonali. Now it's Ramos. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Rafael Leao. No goals as yet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ramos. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, big chance! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Lucas Paqueta. And it's Paqueta. Now that looks a decent ball. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great vision to Mudryk! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Bailey. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Zielinski. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! There's a goal! Inter are back in business. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Tchouameni. Eze. Good driving run. Ah, such a clever touch. He's found a way past. Now it's Ramos. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Tonali. That's very neat. Ball's gone out of play.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mudryk. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Eze. Oh, important interception. Lucas Paqueta. Bailey. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Mudryk. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Mudryk gets a cross in. Turns and goes back, and he's well positioned here.
Richarlison really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Marquinhos plays it long. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kalulu. Fermin. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Immobile. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Tonali. Now it's Ramos. Eze. And it's Lopez. Nice control. Eze touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Rafael Leao. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now.
Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Tonali certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ended up in no man's land. Rafael Leao. And here's Ramos. Oh, that's neat. Immobile absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Marquinhos. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Rafael Leao. Ball is over the line. And it's Tchouaméni.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kante does well to get it back. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tonali. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in...
Oh no, what has happened here? It's not an especially good pass, that. Tonali, not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kante gets good distance on it. Marquinhos. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Ramos. And that will be it.